Hi everybody, I'm back. It's been a very long time since I've seen you guys, but I've moved to California, graduated college, done a lot of things since I've seen you guys. I've also become unhealthily obsessed with Korean culture, which brings us to today. I am cooking a kimchi stir fry and I thought I'd bring you guys along on the journey. But right now the noodles are cooking. So I've already kind of prepared the food, like separated some of it so it would take less long. But I just found the recipe on Pinterest and used that. I'll actually pull that up so that I can tell you guys the name of the blog that I used. The blog, it comes from pickledplums.com and their blog and things that they do, and it's called Kimchi Udon Stir Fry. Cooking's always been one of my ways to help pacify my wandering heart. So I love to travel, but I'm broke. But food is definitely one way you can experience culture and traveling without having to travel. So for the ingredients you'll need, I shopped at Whole Foods. It was the closest. I knew they would have the most variety. You may have something cheaper or more convenient in your city. Hold on, I need to drain the noodles. If you see smoke, it's because I just drained the noodles, but I wanted to go over the ingredients. So it asks for kimchi. Obviously it's a kimchi stir fry. And roughly chopped. I just got some, it's called Sento Gourmet Kimchi. Then it says 2 packets of udon noodles. I got Eden Organic. That's also the only brand that they had, but it was relatively cheap. And then it calls for bacon, 2 slices. I got turkey bacon. I'm not a really big fan of like regular bacon. I don't know if it'll change anything while I'm cooking or whatever, but I just got the like cheapest brand of organic bacon they had. And then it says 1 garlic clove minced. Have that. It says a tablespoon of sriracha, but I don't have any sriracha, and I didn't want to buy like a big thing because I don't feel like I'd use it that much. But then a tablespoon and a half of honey. I just have Target honey, but the Simply Balanced. It's healthier, I guess. And then it asked for rice vinegar, and I got the Marucan rice vinegar. This is what it looks like. And then soy sauce. I just got the organic kind from Whole Foods. And toasted sesame oil. They only had regular, like premium sesame oil. I don't know if there's any difference at all, but this is what they had at mine. It also suggests 4 scallions to sliced on the bias. I chose not to get that. And then it says 2 eggs for topping, which I have in the fridge for later. And it says shredded nori for topping, which is also optional. The egg and the nori are optional, which I chose the egg, but I didn't want to look through the store for nori. Okay, so I've already boiled and made the noodles. We're going to start putting things together. So the first thing it says to do is to put the bacon into, well, first it says to boil the noodles. And then in a bowl, so not the bacon yet. Then bowl, put the mix. So mixing the sauces. So we had, what did it say? We need to do the sriracha sauce, which I left out. Honey. How much honey do we need? We needed a tablespoon. Okay. Honey sticks to the thing, like we would all assume. Actually, I'm just gonna pour it in here, like so. And then once you have the honey, soy sauce. This is my soy sauce. How much? A tablespoon. Pour that in there. And then rice vinegar. How much rice vinegar do we need? Half a tablespoon. And then 1 teaspoon of sesame seed oil, which actually makes me sad because it smells amazing. Or teaspoon? Did I say teaspoon? I feel like I said tablespoon. But whatevs. And set aside. Okay. I got a giant bowl for just a little bit of sauce. But it's okay. Now we put in a large pan over high heat, add bacon, and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Cooked but not crispy. Sounds good. Though I do love crispy bacon. So this is the pan I'm using for the bacon. I'm hoping that it cooks good and that it has enough like oils and stuff, because I know the fat from regular bacon probably helped with different things. But we'll see how it goes. I mentioned that I was nervous it would cook. Bacon always scares me. I turned up the heat to 9. I had it too low to begin with. But cook it for 2 to 3 minutes like this. And then I'm going to add kimchi and garlic. The 1 clove minced of garlic. I forgot to also mention that I am cooking fish with mine. The recipe didn't call for fish, but I decided that I like meat. And so I'm going to cook some fish to go along with it, maybe like next to the egg when I cook it. Now we add the kimchi and turn on the fan. So I've added the kimchi and garlic, and I'm now thinking that I should have chopped up the kimchi and bacon a little bit more. Sorry if that, I just threw the camera everywhere. I'm trying to stir and film. But this is my first time trying kimchi. I had some by itself. It was surprisingly good. Why did I say surprisingly good? But cook for 1 minute. Alright. I have now added the noodles and the sauce. The honey stuck to the bottom, which, you know, that seems like it'd be the obvious. Probably someone out there going, that looks horrendous. You're making a mess. Okay, I think that it is done, and I just need to cook my egg and my meat, and yeah. Okay, so we've got it all cooked. I'm just waiting for the meat to cook, and then I'm going to cook my egg. For the meat, I'm just using like regular, like pre-packaged individual frozen tilapia, and I put it on like medium heat and just let it soak. For this, because like all of the flavor is like in the noodles, all I did was put a little salt on it, and then I usually cover it and just let it simmer. I don't really know, I don't estimate the time. I'd probably say it takes about 5 to 7 minutes for the fish to be like fully cooked through. But yeah, overall this meal has been like really easy to cook. You just stir a bunch of stuff. The noodles were cooked normally. There wasn't anything special about the noodles. I'm gonna taste it while my fish is cooking. So I tried it. Now I see why they would have, like, I feel like the sriracha would have actually added like a little bit like more kick to the flavor. Right now it's kind of like a muted flavor, and I'm just like wondering if the sriracha would have been more like more of the flavor would have just been like wow, instead of like And I'm not really the biggest fan of like sunny side up, but I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Well, I tried to just like fold it and then like have like the yolk in the middle, but it popped. So now the yolk, it's still like folded, it'll be like a little omelet, but it won't be as like cute as I originally wanted it to be. Just gonna turn it up so it cooks a little faster. My egg looks very unappealing. Alright, I'm calling it done. It might be a little runny on the inside, but people eat eggs like that, right? I don't really know. Well, okay, it's finished. I realized that filming yourself cooking is very awkward. Like most of it, you're just like walking around and standing, and also talking to the camera is like really awkward. But this is what it looks like. Can you see it? But this is my fish, the noodles and kimchi stir fry, and then the egg. Ta-da! So guys, I have more things in the works. Hopefully this will not be the last video for a while again, or it might be like an upload, but like more to come. But hopefully I'll be able to keep doing new things, and probably a lot of Korean things will come up in the near future. I have like a dance cover in the works, but this has been fun. I cannot wait to eat, and I'm gonna make sure I try it before I say bye to you guys, because obviously, why else cook it? Okay, here we go. Let's try some of the fish. The fish is really good. And then some of the noodles. Sorry, I thought I left my stove on. Needed to check that. Really, really good. The kimchi stir fry is really good. Definitely try out the recipe on your own. It was really easy. And the egg, really good. That was the first time I'd ever cooked an egg like that, but tastes good. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish my dinner, and I hope to see you guys soon. So like my video if you want to see more, let me know. Add some stuff in the comments. Maybe add some links to stuff that you've cooked from Pinterest or just in general. I love to try new things. So anything, I'll see you guys later. Bye.